Hey guys and girls, this is Chef Bar Drew here. Now this is right after me doing a workout. Now the video I'm gonna show you, this is a video about grocery shopping. And while I tell you about grocery shopping and how to save money, you know, saving money is making money. So when I tell you how to save money in this video, I'm also gonna tell you a little bit about macros. I'm also going to talk about, let's say, your protein, your fat, your carbs. You want to get cut like a Band-Aid. Then this is the type of foods that you'd want to eat. Like different apps. Well, MyFitnessPal, that's an app that you can use to either gain weight or lose weight, depending on what you want to do. But I don't go into that in the video. I just tell you about different foods and different cheap sources of protein and different stores and how they shop smart and how to save money. Your wallet will thank you. Hey, well, let me know what you think about the video. I'm gonna let the video play. Hello guys and girls, this is Chef Bar Drew. Doing a video from my kitchen. So this video is from a kitchen because I was asked to do a video on groceries. Now, my viewer wanted to know, not my viewer, but one of my Instagram followers wanted to know how I save money when it comes down to groceries. Now, there's a different thought process you're going to have if you want to save money on groceries. Now, first thing you got to think is you got to know your prices and you got to know your stores. Now, most stores have deals, and there's always going to be one thing at one store that's cheaper than is at another store. And you also got to know what's the general price for certain things. So, certain stores like Aldi, like Save-A-Lot, those stores are cheaper. Those stores the majority of the things are gonna be cheaper. There are gonna be a couple things that are gonna be more expensive, but the majority are gonna be cheaper. When you go to stores like Save-A-Lot, you can get a bag of onions for $1.50. You go to the Aldi, you get a bag of onions for $2. You go to Publix, that bag of onions may be a little bit more. But when you go to Publix, you know that their deals come in the form of BOGOs. So if you buy in bulk and you get buy one, get one, then you're gonna save money. But the places I like to go to either Aldi, Save-A-Lot, or Walmart. Those are my favorite stores. Walmart because I work late and I get off work pretty late, sometimes at night, most of the time at nighttime. So usually Aldi and Save-A-Lot are closed. So when I go to Walmart, what I like to do is I like to look and buy certain things like celery, or I buy like kale, or I buy like spinach, like those type of things. Now if I'm at Walmart, I can get canned spinach. Canned spinach is good. Now people might have different ideas about canned spinach and saying that it's not healthy, but what you want to look at is you want to look at the salt to potassium ratio, because the more, even though canned foods do have a good amount of salt in them, some of them don't have as much as you think, because the more potassium you eat, the more salt you lose when you go to the bathroom. So if you get a can of spinach, and this can of spinach has about 700 milligrams of sodium, you'll be thinking, oh, this is a lot of sodium. But if that can of spinach also has 1600 milligrams of potassium, you do 1600 minus 700. So 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Now you got 900 milligrams of potassium left over. So when you go to use the restroom, you lose all that sodium out of your body, and you remain with a net of 900 milligrams of potassium, which means you have a lot of potassium. Plus you have other minerals and nutrients like iron and magnesium and potassium that are in this spinach too. So a can of spinach at Walmart is usually pretty cheap. A can of spinach is usually about, let's say a can of spinach you can get for about 80 to 90 cents. And usually you're also going to get 9 grams of protein in it too. So stuff like this, like if I go to Walmart, I'm going for the canned stuff. I'm going for the canned spinach. I'm going for the canned beans. The canned beans have a lot of potassium and magnesium. You go for the canned sardines. You go for the canned tuna. You go for the canned meats. Like you can get canned chicken or canned turkey. See, these canned meats, like canned sardines, have a little bit of salt, but they have a lot lower amounts of salt than if you're gonna get Spam or if you're gonna get like bologna or those like fake meats and stuff. They're not fake meats, but they're not, I would say, unhealthy meats. Now, there are certain things you want to be looking for. Like if you're a healthy eater like me, you're gonna be looking for your macros. So you're gonna be looking for your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. Now, when I'm looking for my proteins, I would say I'm looking for stuff like sardines. Sardines are cheap. They're low in calories. You get about 190 calories for 1 can of sardines. You get 19 grams of protein for 1 small can, which is great because you go to McDonald's, you get 1 McChicken. That McChicken will cost you $1, but it'll be 390 calories and it'll only have 14 grams of protein. So for about double the amount of calories, but you get 5 more grams of protein. You get 19 grams versus 14 grams. You're getting a can of sardines, which you can get at the Dollar Tree as well for $1. You can get the sardines at the Dollar Tree for $1. You can get that can at Aldi's, you can get that can at Save-A-Lot, you can can at Walmart. Those 4 different places you can get this can of sardines. But just watch out for your sardines, because any kind of fish, because fish is good, but in moderation. So because of the mercury in the ocean, I would say it's best to have no more than 12 ounces of fish a week. That's what I read. I read that 12 ounces of fish a week is a good limit because of the mercury that's in the fish system. But sardines are good. So when you eat your 12 ounces, try to get sardines, try to get tuna, and try to get mackerel and salmon. Those are good sources. And you can get canned tuna, you can get canned sardines, you can get canned mackerel, you can get canned salmon. All those things are good. Now, the tuna is great because when you get your tuna, 1 can of tuna will usually be about 2 servings, and it'll be about 20 to 22 grams of protein, which is good because 1 can of tuna will only cost you 69 cents. And you can get a jumbo can for about $1.99 at Walmart, and it'll have about 51 grams of protein. And for $2, you got 51 grams of protein. That's more than a steak. Some steaks only have about 20 to 30 grams of protein in them. So what I try to do is try to look for things that have good numbers. Now these numbers are good for when you're like not just budgeting, but these numbers are good for your calorie counting too. Because people wonder, how can you eat all this protein and fat and carbs in such a small amount of calories? Well, if you're getting these sardines, if you're getting the sardines in such a small amount of calories, if you get 19 grams of protein, and it's only running you at about 190 calories, that's great. That's awesome. Because you're running you're getting 19 grams of protein for less than 200 calories. Now you're going to McDonald's and you get a Big Mac, you get fries and a drink that's going to run you over 1,000 calories. You're over half your calories for the whole day, and more if you're a smaller weight, depending on what weight you're trying to go down. So I look for things that are good for a diet too, like a bag of potatoes. I always try to get a bag of potatoes, because you get a bag of potatoes. Potatoes are a good carb, because not only does these potatoes are lower in calories, one potato is 110 calories, but you also get about 26 carbs out of 110 calories. And also you get 3 grams of protein, and also you get 620 milligrams of potassium, and also you get a good percentage of magnesium, and you get also a lot of different small vitamins and minerals, like a couple B vitamins, you get zinc, you get a very large amount. All right, I'm gonna go in my fridge right now. I'm gonna get this. Oh yeah. All right, we get this bag of potatoes. Bag of potatoes, you're going in my video. All right. Bag of potatoes, welcome to the video. I'm gonna show you. All right, I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. All right. Check this out. All right. Bag of potatoes. I'm gonna read this. Calcium, 2%. Thiamine, 8%, that's a B vitamin. Niacin, 8%, that's a B vitamin. Folate, 6%. Magnesium, 6%. Copper, 4%. Vitamin C, 45%. Iron, 6%. Riboflavin, 2%. Vitamin B6, 10%. Phosphorus, 6%. Zinc, 2%. That's in one potato. One potato is just like eating almost a mini multivitamin. You're getting all these vitamins in it. So good. So you want to get like nutrient dense foods, and that's only 110 calories. I might eat 3 potatoes, 330 calories. You're getting all these, you're getting a good amount of carbs, you're getting a good amount of macronutrients and micronutrients. And you're also getting it's a healthy food. And that's what I try to do. When I grocery shop, I try to get my macronutrients, I try to get my micronutrients, I try to mix up my foods, that when my body doesn't get used to the same foods, I switch it up. Sometimes I get some potatoes, sometimes I might get some spinach. Get spinach from Aldi, you get fresh spinach for $1.19 for a bag. You can get canned spinach for about 80 to 90 cents at Walmart. You can get beans, that's gonna have a lot of potassium in it. You can get bananas. Bananas usually are cheaper at the grocery store than at gas stations. You go to the grocery store, you can get bananas for 33 cents a pound. You can get them at 58 cents a pound. If you go to Save-A-Lot, or if you go to Aldi's, then you're gonna get your bananas really cheap for about 40 cents a pound, 38 cents a pound. You end up getting 12 bananas for like $2.20. It's gonna be insanely cheap. Like, oh, the cheapest. All right, before I end this video, the cheapest that I ever got groceries, I went to Save-A-Lot. And I got me for $16. I got a week and a half's worth of groceries. Now, what you want to do this, the focus on is going to be, you can make this taste good. What I did is I got me a chicken. Chicken is usually pretty cheap. You get the whole chicken. The whole chicken is usually cheaper per pound than getting certain parts like the breast meat, or if you want to get, chicken. The whole chicken is usually cheaper than the breast. The thighs and the legs sometimes are cheaper than the chicken, the whole chicken. But if you get a whole chicken, it's gonna cost you about, you could say it could cost you about $1 a pound. Sometimes cheaper, like 70 cents a pound. I got this whole 5-pound chicken, cost me about $4. Then I got canned beans. You get a few canned beans, or if you really want to get even cheaper, buy your own beans. Buy the beans fresh. Cook them yourself. So you get a bag of beans, cost you about 99 cents. You whole chicken, costs you about $4. You get a bag of onions for your chicken. That bag of onions will have about 6 or 7 onions in it. You only need about 3 for the chicken. So you use about half the bag of onions, or a little bit less than half the bag of onions. So it actually doesn't cost you $1.50 since you're getting that Save a Lot. It actually costs you 75 cents for the onions for the recipe. Then you get the green peppers. You get 2 green peppers for 50 cents each. You put 2 green peppers in there, chop them up. Cost you $1 for the recipe. $1 in there goes with the chicken. 75 cents goes in the chicken, $1.75. Plus the $4, $5.75. Get a bag of rice. Get a 3-pound bag of rice. Cost you how much? 3-pound bag of rice could cost you about $1.50 at Save a Lot. Not gonna use all 3 pounds of bag of rice. That bag of rice might last you. See that? Using a bag of rice. I'm gonna pull out a bag of rice. Rice stays in my cabinet. All right. 3-pound bag of rice. So it says serving size 1/4 cup dry. Servings per container 30. Now this one cost me $2 at Aldi. So let's just say $2. So you gotta cook about 2 cups dry, and it fluffs up to a good amount. So you do, that's 8. So I'm using 8 servings for one batch. 8 times 4 is 32. Now, let's just round it. That's gonna be closer to 30. So let's say I'm rounding it, let's say 32, 4 servings. So you do it $2 for the bag of rice. And then 32 divided by 8 is 4. Because every time I make a 2 cups of dry rice, and I make a pot, then that's 8 servings. 8 times 4 is 32. So it only costs me, I only use a 4 for the whole bag. $2 divided by 4 is 50 cents. It only costs me 50 cents for that rice. And that's just that one serving. I can still make 3 more servings. And that bag of rice could probably last me about at least 2 weeks or more. But I'm going to be mixing it with other stuff. It's so many ways you can save money. There's not enough time in this video to show you how much I can save money. Like, so many ways you can save money. You don't have to eat ramen noodles and hot dogs. You don't have to eat McDonald's every day. You don't have to eat McChickens. You can eat healthy. You can eat healthy, and you can save money at the same time. You can eat, your wallet can stay full. All right, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Chef Boy Drew, out. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Chef Boy Drew, out.